Hi, I'm Allison, or some of you may know me as Scarlett May, and I've been on OnlyFans for the past 4.5 years now. And I started back in 2022. I was in my hometown, I was a server and only working about 3 to 4 days a week, not making a ton of money, just not happy with what I was doing. So, I was like, let me give it a shot. I'm gonna try OnlyFans and see what this is about. So, went on the platform and I ended up loving it. I started making more money than I was serving. So, I decided to quit my job and just jump fully into OnlyFans. And yes, it was a little scary at first. I mean, that was my only income. Didn't completely know what I was doing, but I was determined to make it work. I did not want to work a 9 to 5. I wanted to do something different. And so I figured it out. It took a lot of trial and error, a lot of just marketing, learning how to be consistent, finding the right niche. I took all of that. And luckily, I am very blessed to be where I am at today. Never actually thought I would get here, but here I am. And it took a lot out of me sometimes. I had my good days and my bad days. There were days where I needed mental health breaks and days that I wanted to quit. But I never gave up, and I'm never going to give up. I'm going to keep going and just go with the flow and see where, this continues to take me. And over the past few years, I've spent countless hours around creators, agencies, managers, and women building businesses online. I've seen incredible success. I've seen financial freedom, and I've seen the bad side. I've also seen exploitation. I've seen women making six figures who secretly have no savings. And I've seen creators who were terrified because someone leaked their address. I've seen women lose social media accounts overnight and suddenly lose their income. And I've also seen relationships just fall apart because people didn't understand what they did for work. And I've also seen incredibly smart women feel just completely alone because they believe that no one could relate to what they were experiencing. And so at first, I looked at this industry the way most people do. I thought it was mostly about content, of course, subscribers, the algorithm, money, of course. But the deeper I got, the more I realized this wasn't really about content at all. It's about people. And it was about women trying to support themselves. It's about entrepreneurship, and it's about business. It's about safety, and it's about mental health, and it's about navigating an industry that changes literally almost every single day. And honestly, there wasn't a place where women could talk openly about all of those things without being judged. And so there was one question that kept bothering me. Why are so many creators forced to figure everything out alone? Why isn't there a place they can go when, let's say, they're being stalked, or when someone steals their content, or when an agency scams them? Maybe someone doesn't understand taxes, or even when someone feels burnt out. And lastly, when they want to transition to something new. Why are they just expected to figure it out? So that question stayed with me for a long time. And eventually I stopped asking why, and I started asking what could actually be built to help. And so that's what eventually led me to start this YouTube channel. And so the vision is simple: help women stay safe, help them understand business, and help them protect themselves online. And I want to help connect women with mental health resources, teach financial literacy, and mostly create community. Because regardless of what someone thinks about this industry, every woman and man deserves access to safety, education, dignity, and support. I honestly debated making this video for months, just because the internet has a way of turning people into headlines instead of human beings. And if you've ever worked in the creator space, especially platforms like OnlyFans, you know exactly what I mean. Because people think they know your story. They think they know why you started. They think they know who you are. And, most of the time, they're completely wrong. And so today, I want to tell you a little bit about my story. And I think it's time that I told my story, and I just think it's important that more creators are having these honest conversations about what it's really like to build a life in this industry. So this channel isn't going to be gossip, it's not going to be drama, and it's definitely not going to be clickbait. So it's going to be education. We're going to be talking about all sorts of different things, including OnlyFans myths, creator business, taxes, LLCs, contracts, even scams, online safety, burnout, relationships, and mental health. That's just to name a few. But some of these conversations might be uncomfortable sometimes, but they're definitely conversations that we need to talk about and people need to hear. And so if you're a creator, I hope this channel reminds you that you're not alone. If you're someone who's curious about this industry, I hope this gives you a more honest perspective than what you usually see online. If you ever felt judged for the way you've made a living, I hope you know your story is bigger than someone else's opinion. And so this is just the beginning. Okay, we're gonna build a community where women don't have to navigate this world by themselves. So if that sounds like something you want to be part of, subscribe because we have a lot more to talk about. I'll see you in the next one.